Hello. I bet you wonder what I'm doing with my day today. I don't know if you can see kind of behind me, but I am dealing with rain again today. You see that? You can probably hear it on the car too. And of course, I'm out and about, and now my feet are wet and cold. So I am really in the getting in the Christmas spirit. I guess I grew up in the Midwest, and if I don't get a chill, it's like Christmas isn't here yet. But I stepped in a water puddle, and I'm in the mood. So I am thinking candy canes. I have not made an ornament for this year, and yeah, while candy canes are on my mind, I think I will make a crocheted candy cane ornament this year. We will. I'll show you. So that's going to be what we're going to do. Just real quick. It's a quick one. So I'm going to finish up my chores and put my hand in the frame there. That's not nice. I'll get my car started here, and we are going to go make candy cane ornament. So come on, let's get to it. Well, here I am again, all warm and toasty. I thought before we started today's project, we'd look at a couple of projects I did in the past for Christmas. Here's I think this is one of the first ones, just a couple years ago. See, the little guy turns on. This one was pretty easy. Just make the little hat. It's got a little brim on it. This is just a chain of stitches, kind of tied in a bow. Glued on a couple of little eyes, and this is just marker, little dots of marker. Can you see them? It glows. Yeah. And then last year, I made Santa Clauses. These were for at home last year. And regardless of how hard I try, they come out looking different every time. So they all have their own little personality. Last year I also made little Christmas wreaths. I made a lot of these because they were just so quick and easy. And actually I made enough to take to school. I made the inside a little bigger, and they put pictures of the children inside. Yeah, that was a nice little ornament for their tree. A little memory ornament to keep. But today, we are working on something different. We are going to be making a candy cane. I saw something like this on the internet, and so I'm in the mood. So I've got my favorite crochet hook, a number 5.5. My favorite. I have red yarn. We're not going to actually use this because this is kind of hard to see. But we have white, and I'm going to do my part in this, and then you can just repeat what we do. So here we go. We're going to start off with a chain of 40. And of course, I've always got the yarn on the wrong side. So did you see how I started this? I want to really show you this before we get started. This we're not going to count. The one that's on there, we don't count, okay? So let's get into work mode now, okay? Okay. Remember that's this one that we're starting with. We're not counting this one, but we're going to chain 40 now, okay? So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We're halfway there. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. There we go. We got our 40. And you'll notice mine are pretty loose here, right? Some of them are. We want them loose because we're going to be putting 3 stitches into each one of these chains. It's got a real fun effect when you do that. So I'm going to hold right here, and I'm going to go up 3 now. 1, 2, 3. And where my thumb is, that is where I'm going to put my first double crochet. So first double crochet right where my thumb is. There we go. I'm trying to stay within my little box here. And this is going to be 2. We're going to count this as 2. That was a chain up 3, and that was another double crochet. That's the first double crochet, so it's 1, 2 stitches in that one. And this is going to be 3. And that's what we're going to do all the way down. We're going to do 3 double crochets in each chain, okay? I'll show you a couple more, and then we'll get almost to the end, and then I'll show you what to do next, okay? Well, I might have to take a break from that too. I might have to show you something because this is going to have a special effect. So let me just do a couple so you can see what's going to start happening. Hope it doesn't make the video too long because it looks like I'm going to have issues here today. Trying to stay within my little box. I'm an all-over crocheter. I move my hands a lot when I crochet. So, yeah. So it's really hard for me to stay in the little box I kind of got set up for myself here. If I don't stay in the little boxing, then you don't see what I'm doing all the time. So that's another 3. Haven't started seeing the little effect yet, but it should start working here in a little bit. I'm going, this is number 2 in this one. You notice I'm going into that hole. That's the 3rd time. You know, I act like everybody knows how to double crochet, but I remember the first time I double crocheted, it was a little hard for me. I didn't know you have to go 2 through 2, and then you still have 2 on your hook, and then you go through the last 2. And that's 3 in that one. I'm continuing on, and I think you're starting to see what the effect is going to be. I don't want you to get scared because sometimes when strange things happen, we're used to crocheting things that go in a straight line. So when we see strange things, sometimes it gets a little scary. So this little effect here is what we're trying for. This is going to curl around. You see how it's curling? That's what it's going to do, so don't be nervous. I'm going to let you go, and I'll meet you back like when I have just a couple left. Okay, so 3 double crochets into each chain, okay? And then we'll be back. Okay, here I am. I've got the last 2 to do, so I just wanted to show you something here at the very end. I'm going to go ahead and put my 3. This is the second to the last. 1, 2. You know, I don't know if you... 3. Okay. You see we have just 1 left. I pulled that little knot tight there for that last stitch, so it's not there. I mean that one that we started with the hook. That one's right there, but this is the last stitch we have. And I am just going to put a single crochet in there. Just one. End it very nicely. There we go. There we go. So I'm going to leave you with that and some homework. I'm going to make myself a cup of coffee and wait for you. So all you need to do is the same thing we did with the white. I need you to do it with the red, okay? So I'm going to wait for you to catch up with me. So I'll see you in a couple minutes. Well, now you should have two pieces, right? You've got a red and you've got a white. I almost said yellow. Boy, what's wrong with me? Too much coffee. So now you have to put them together. So we're going to just kind of twist them around like this. So they just kind of, or twist it the same way. Okay. I know this works, okay? This isn't going quite the way I planned it, but I know it works. Okay, now we're getting it. A little closer to getting it. Oh boy. This might turn out to be the candy cane fail, but I don't think it will. There we go. There we go. Just about got it. Got it! There we go. We got it. Then I want to put these a little bit tighter. Give them a little tighter twist. I'm just kind of twisting them a little bit so they're tighter. Finding my strings. I'm actually going to tie these two strings together. Just tie them. And there we go. That's the first of the candy cane. I was thinking I'd make a green chain, but I decided, you know, I'll just get one of these little hooks from last year. Am I the only one that saves these? This is mean. That's mean to me, huh? I don't know if you'll be able to see the top of this. Let me try to adjust a little bit so you can see what I'm doing here. No, you won't be able to see. We'll have to do it the other way. I hope you were able to see what I was doing before. When I got them twisted together, then I'm just going to twist them kind of tight here. And these strings I'm just going to tie together at the end here. Just tie them. Well, let me do that. It's not like somebody's going to wear this, so it shouldn't really matter that much what it goes through. And unless somebody spills hot chocolate all over your tree, I think it'll be okay too, because you shouldn't have to wash it. And if you do, a little soap and water, a little hand wash should probably do it. Let me show you what I'm doing here, just tying it. A little snip, snip. Okay. Now we've got it. What do you think? Where's my little hook? Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here we go. What do you think? I might have to do a little sewing here. I might have to sew these two together. Unless I just start it at the other end. Let's see what happens if I put the band at the other end. I'm trying not to sew. Not that I don't like sewing, but... I'm having trouble getting this to go in. I want it to go in at a point where it's going to let the tip of it kind of curve down. Oops, and now it's coming loose. Yep, I'm gonna have to sew that. I didn't want to, but yeah, those are the things that have to happen. So does that look like a candy cane? Uh-oh, I think it's got a candy cane fail. I'll hang it on the tree and see what it looks like, okay? If it looks like a candy cane, I'll say, hooray! If it doesn't, it'll be a candy cane fail, and I'll use it for a garland or something. I wasn't for sure if you could see what was going on. So here's the hook I put in. Can you see that? And this is what it looks like. I've kind of twisted it tight like this, but you know, I think gravity will do its thing, and it's not going to stay twisted like this too tight unless I just go ahead and tack things into place, which I think is what's going to happen. So what do you think? Once I tack this into place, do you think it's going to look like a candy cane? Kind of got that little curve, huh? Kind of. Well, there we go. I'm going to say it's good. It's done at least. And I'll put it on the tree and I'll see if it stretches out. If it does, I've got to get the needle out and tack this down. So that's all I have for today. So I am going to say bye-bye for now and finish my coffee. Still hot. So until next time, I'm going to say goodbye. I really enjoyed spending this time with you and making the ornament. I think that's part of my Christmas. I think the last 3 years I've made an ornament, so yeah, fun. And as I was saying, thank you for spending some time with me today. I really enjoy our time together. Wish I could offer you a cup of coffee. But until next time, I'm going to have to say goodbye. So bye-bye for now. Bye.